Why, hello there everyone, I'm Laxow, aka the Kumo Sensei. Minasan, ohayo gozaimasu. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, although that was pretty much yesterday as the time you're seeing this video, which is posted on Friday. Thanksgiving will be yesterday, which was Thursday. And I didn't forget about you Canadians. Yes, Canada has their Thanksgiving on October, so for those who are wondering, theirs are already 1 month ahead of ours. But anyhow though, let us continue. Today is a typical tarantula feeding day, and I have to say, these tarantula takedowns were very soft. Well, actually, it was very, not aggressive. Still great feeding responses, but nothing of the craziness like a Theraphosa or Canthoscuria geniculata. And of all the tarantulas that are shown in this video today, only one of them didn't eat, but I'm going to show that one towards the end because I know you guys just want to see good tarantulas eating a good meal today, right? So yeah, so let's get straight into it. So the first couple of tarantulas you're seeing here is my Chaetopelma olivaceum, or olivaceum, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And yes, I did produce this species. As a matter of fact, if you go to my YouTube homepage, this is pretty much the video that pops up of this tarantula and the babies with the mom. And I highly recommend you go check it out. I'll leave a video in the top right because it's pretty cute and wholesome, so go check it out if you haven't already. Now while I do have 3 females, I only showed 2 today because one of them is in pre-molt, so these 2 are the only ones you're seeing for today. And the rest of the tarantulas you're seeing in this video, I'm pretty certain I already shown these once before on the channel. So these tarantulas you should be familiar with, such as this one here, the Pamphobeteus species petersi, also known as the red bloom bird eater, or the Colombian blackfire or Colombian backfire tarantula. So I've already talked about and shown these tarantulas already in the past, so I don't really want to go too in-depth about talking about these tarantulas again, because then it'll become too repetitive for you viewers who are pretty much long-time viewers. But anyhow though, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, we should be thankful. And I'm truly thankful for everyone who is watching my videos, and everyone who has liked and subscribed and commented something, whether it's a question, a compliment, or anything in general. Any sort of reaction towards my videos is pretty much appreciated. And oh boy, I'm gonna answer a question that somebody asked. And honestly, it's been about a week since the last question, but this one's a pretty interesting one. When or how should I start tarantula YouTube videos? And to answer that question, it really just comes down to you, honestly, on whether you want to make the videos or not. When it comes to tarantula YouTube videos or tarantula content, it's usually already very limited because usually tarantula content comes down to rehousing, unboxing, feeding, breeding, research and field trips as in observing them in the wild or something along the lines of that. So typically tarantula content on YouTube is already very limited on what you can do. However, in my opinion, when it comes to YouTube tarantula YouTubers and YouTube content, it truly comes down to the individual. What makes you drawn into them, or what makes them drawn into you. And that's really my approach, because I don't really go into the approach of thinking this will get views. And although my channel is starting to pick up a little bit of steam and a little bit of attention, I honestly started this with no intentions of becoming the next big YouTuber. And as of the making of this video, I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. I'm only over a little bit over 800. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. It really comes down to the individual, because everyone has a different interpretation and a different take on how they want to present themselves and pretty much this tarantula hobby. For some reason, everybody thinks that it comes down to high quality production and that kind of thing, but honestly, it's kind of strange to say this, but there's a lot of YouTube channels that don't really have great camera quality. As a matter of fact, a lot of these tarantula YouTubers record on their phones and they have way more subscribers and views than I do. So it's not always about quality, everyone. And although my videos may seem like quality, when it comes down to the audio, the mixing, and pretty much editing and recording and whatnot, my views and my subscribers and my community is still very small and niche. But my interpretation pretty much stays the same. Slow, lax, elegant, and pretty much approaching it through an artistic point of view. And I don't really plan on changing my editing or my style in terms of presentation, because I like this approach to tarantulas much better. It's more laid back, and it doesn't put the tarantulas in this intense or in this gruesome spotlight. because it seems like everybody likes the high adrenaline, but in my personal opinion, to the non-arachnid lovers, it really makes them more afraid of arachnids than actually liking them. So I like to approach it like this, and although it might not make people like arachnids more, it at least makes them more appreciative of them. But that's technically all I have to say in terms of content if you want to create YouTube videos or anything revolving around tarantulas on the internet. And I would also like to hear what everyone thinks about my editing style and my presentation of tarantulas. Leave it in the comments down below, because I know a lot of you people like to watch my videos, so hearing what everyone thinks will be interesting. And I apologize if I sound a little bit tired, but come on, it's the Thanksgiving holiday here, so I'm still a little bit tired from yesterday. And yeah, boku wa tsukurete iru, so please forgive me if I sound a bit tired. It's a long one here. So if you made it this far, congratulations, because now we're going to be talking about some probable future tarantula breeding projects for me for 2024. And for those who have been waiting, congratulations. Now let us talk about this. One of them that we'll be working on is probably with the Pamphobeteus conferantinus Peru, aka Bamboo and Rambo. Bamboo is actually starting to go into pre-molts, and I will actually make a video on him probably next week, maybe on Monday or Friday, depending on when I get it recorded, that is. But it is pretty sad to see him go into pre-molts, and this is now our chance to see whether he is actually a penultimate male or if he have a couple of more molts to go until he's a mature male. So let us wait and see. Now, in terms of getting a female, I think I can work something out with somebody to get a female in, or if not, then probably loan him out to somebody I know that has a female. But as of now, it's kind of up in airs, but that is one project I will pursue. Another one, obviously the Harpactile poker piece. I do have something working out right now, and honestly, this is going to be more of behind the scenes as a side breeding project, because the person I'm planning to work with may not want their males to be shown on YouTube, because they want their own privacy, so they don't really want to be shown on camera or their things on camera, and it's understandable, but I'll try my best to see what I can record and show on YouTube for you guys. So let us wait and see for that one. Now let's not forget that I already still have some slings that I produced this year, so my space is limited. And as I stated already, in the past, I've pretty much sold away pretty much a lot of my females and a lot of my stuff, so my collection is not even a breeding collection for me, that is. I will consider it more of a regular tarantula collection at this point because of how much I've reduced it. But don't worry, more will come in the future. So sometimes you gotta let go of some things to get more. And a lot of you may be wondering, how do I feel about next year's breeding projects? And as I stated before, it's a never-ending learning process. Even as someone as skilled as I am, I don't know everything. There are some genuses and species I have not yet worked with that I will next year, so everything is always a learning experience, no matter how good you are, or how good I am for that matter. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up about here for today's video. So, without further ado everyone, I'm Laxow, aka the Kumo Sensei. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I upload every single Tuesday and Friday here on the channel, so please feel free to do so. And also support me on IG and on Patreon. And with that, stay lax, and Laxow out from the Kumo Sensei.